Welcome back. Well then, since this conflict in Ukraine has started, there's always been the meddling of Western intelligence, involvement, actual gathering information, military speaking, and the positions of the Russians give to the Ukrainians. Sinking of that Russian warship is one of the examples, and many other battles. What has come out? Zelensky has hired yet and only the CIA of America, the most famous American intelligence agency in the world. Now, the most creepy thing is they're using the infrastructure of the CIA to gather information on dissidents who don't follow the Ukrainian narrative, who speak against the war, who's pro-Russian and all that. The CIA is monitoring the social media, and they're preparing a hit list as well, those considered as danger to the regime. And through the Pro-Bono, which is a Ukrainian organization, secret services, are gathering and preparing lists and actually publish them on the website, and they could be even possible targets of assassins. This has happened in many cases. So far, the most famous, more recent assassin was that Russian journalist. But the car bomb was destined for a dad, which is a Russian philosopher, the patriarch of the nation. And obviously, patriarchs always push agendas of about the nation, we have to defend it and stuff like that. That is legitimate enough. There's nothing wrong with that. But the SBU is one of the agents to do this dirty job. And it's believed there's an involvement of Western intelligence on the CIA, or in Europe, MI6. And obviously, they must have field agents out there. All agencies of intelligence have field agents everywhere in the world, undercover, in secret, go under the radar, keep a low profile, all that stuff. The attack of the Zaporizhzhia power station by Ukrainian commandos, that is classical commando style, Western commando style. Two groups at different hours, they attacked it from different points. But fortunately, they were discovered in time and they were destroyed. Those commandos with mercenaries, foreign mercenaries, private contractors, were involved in those operations, and like many other operations, in military maneuvers and attacks, offensives, like last Kharkov, it was led by NATO, non-specified ranking officers we do not know from what countries, but there was a presence of contract fighters, freedom fighters, mercenaries, otherwise you can say that, who are fighting that battle in those regions. And then we have the story of attempted assassin of Putin. Western say it was a coup inside his government, but it was an inside job, this was for sure. some of the security men betrayed him. They have arrested 3, and 3 are still at large and disappeared without trace. This is typical of intelligence, CIA, MI6, all that stuff. And I won't be surprised if they were behind that, because if they find the evidence, Ukrainians, the attempted assassin of Putin, there was a involvement of a foreign intelligence like the CIA or the NATO or any other Western power. This could spell World War III in the event of his death, if he was killed. Fortunately, he survived it, thank God for that, because whoever takes his place is going to be more bad than him, and they're going to escalate it, the whole conflict. So, the CIA is wanting social media, looking at if we say something against the war or pro-Russian and all that stuff. And depending the subjects they consider how dangerous, they'll prepare a hit list. Who knows, they might come and knock on your door one day. People for national security, and all that stuff. Music and foreign intelligence to take out dissidents. The CIA is operating out of their protocol, out of American jurisdiction. Well, most operations do violate laws internationally, because they're all secret, they're all illegal. So there's nothing good coming out of this. So there's an involvement of Western intelligence in this battle, in this war.